Welcome back to Grandma's Vibes, where wisdom meets warmth and love is built on truth, not tricks. Today, we're sharing something powerful, something most people overlook. It's not about what you wear or how much you earn. It's about the words you choose and how they make a woman feel like she truly matters. So if you're ready to speak straight to her soul, not just her ego, stay right here, because today, Grandma's revealing 8 deep, soulful compliments that go far beyond "you're beautiful." These aren't cheesy pickup lines. These are timeless truths, the kind of words that linger in her mind and her heart long after you've walked away. And before we begin, if you believe in love that's real, deep, and lasting, hit that subscribe button. Every video on Grandma's Vibes is a step closer to relationships built on respect, wisdom, and genuine connection. Now let's begin. Compliment number 1. That fragrance you're wearing is addictive. It smells amazing. Let's start with something most men ignore: scent. Did you know a woman's perfume can live in your memory forever? That's because scent is directly linked to the limbic system, the part of the brain that controls emotion and memory. When you say, "That fragrance you're wearing is addictive," you're not just saying she smells good. You're telling her, "I remember you, even when you're not here." Most men throw out lazy compliments like, "You look nice." But a man who notices her scent, that's a man who pays attention. And here's the secret: confidence is quiet. Desperation is loud. Say it with calm, grounded energy, like a man who knows his worth, and watch how her entire body language softens. She'll remember that moment every time she wears that perfume again. Compliment number 2. Your smile could brighten up an entire room. A smile isn't just teeth and curves, it's energy, it's vibe, it's power. Think about it. You've been in a dark room, and then someone walks in and smiles. And suddenly, everything feels lighter. When you say, "Your smile could brighten up an entire room," you're not complimenting her looks. You're saying, "I see the light you bring into the world." Most men stop at the surface. But you see deeper. You see how her presence shifts the energy, how she makes people feel safe, seen, and happy. And that's rare. That's powerful. That's the kind of man women remember. Compliment number 3. I love how real you are. You don't try to fit in. You're just you. In a world full of filters, fakes, and followers, being real is revolutionary. When you tell her, "I love how real you are," you're not just complimenting her personality. You're honoring her courage, because showing up as yourself, no masks, no pretense, takes strength. Women hear "you're beautiful" every day, but how often do they hear, "I see the real you, and I value it"? That's what cuts through the noise. That's what builds real connection. And from a wise heart's perspective, authenticity is true power. Just like Grandma always says, the world needs more real people, not perfect ones. Compliment number 4. I love the way you see the world. It's so unique. And it really makes me think. Let's be honest, most people think the same, say the same, do the same. But she sees things differently. When you say, "I love the way you see the world," you're not just being sweet. You're telling her, "Your mind matters to me." You're showing her that you value depth, not just beauty. That you're not just chasing a pretty face. You're drawn to a powerful perspective. And that's what separates the boys from the men. Compliment number 5. I love your energy. It's contagious, and it makes me want to be the best version of myself. Energy is everything. Some people drain the room. Others, like her, light it up. When you say, "I love your energy," you're recognizing something deeper. She doesn't just exist, she elevates. Her presence pushes you to grow, to rise, to become more. And from a wise soul's view, surrounding yourself with people who inspire growth, that's one of life's greatest blessings. So tell her, "You make me want to be better," because that's not flattery, that's truth. Compliment number 6. You're honestly one of the most thoughtful people I've ever met. You really care about others, and it shows. In a world obsessed with me, thoughtfulness is rare. It's not the big gestures, it's the little things. remembering how she takes her tea, asking how her mom is doing, checking in when she's had a hard day. When you notice that, when you say, you really care, and it shows, you're not just complimenting her actions, you're honoring her character, and that's priceless. Compliment number 7. I love how driven you are. Your sense of purpose is seriously inspiring. Ambition isn't about money or fame. It's about fire. It's about waking up with a mission. When you say, I love how driven you are, you're telling her, I see your hustle. I see your late nights. I see your strength. You're saying, you're not just passing time. You're building something real. And in a world of people waiting for life to happen, she's out there making it happen. That deserves to be seen and honored. Compliment number 8. You have this incredible way of making people feel comfortable and truly valued. This one goes deep. It's about emotional intelligence, that rare gift of making others feel seen, safe, and accepted. When you say, you make people feel truly valued, you're pointing out something most never notice. Her presence is a sanctuary. She doesn't need to speak loud. She doesn't need to prove herself. Just by being her, she makes the world softer, kinder, better. And from Grandma's heart to yours, that's real magic, warm and wise. So there you have it, darling. 8 compliments that don't just flatter, they connect. They don't just impress, they move. Because love isn't built on empty words. It's built on seeing someone, truly seeing them, and letting them know it. If these words touched your heart, drop a comment below and tell me, which one would you say first? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell, because every week, Grandma's sharing more wisdom to help you build deeper, stronger, more meaningful relationships. Next up, 7 good morning texts no woman can ignore. Trust me, you won't want to miss it. Until then, remember, the sweetest things in life aren't said with noise. They're whispered with truth. With love, Grandma's Vibes.